across party lines, PDP, APC, and even the fringe parties. One name somehow unites Nigeria's political elite in rare agreement: Peter Obi. Why? What makes this soft-spoken man from Anambra the most controversial political figure of a generation? Why do the corridors of power tremble at the mention of his name? Welcome back to Blackish Gold Documentary, where we dive deep into the truths others fear to speak. And to our loyal subscribers, we are eternally grateful for your unwavering support. Today, we unravel the silent wars against Peter Obi, the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate and the face of Nigeria's most radical youth-driven movement. The Obedience. But what is Peter Obi's biggest crime? Why are political titans from both sides, who can't even agree on fuel prices, suddenly aligned against him? Why is everyone complaining about Peter Obi? Why does his name stir panic in backrooms and whisper campaigns in high places? Why, and why? Peter Obi, a two-term governor of Anambra State, rose to national prominence for his fiscal discipline, transparent governance, and refusal to enrich political godfathers. In the 2023 elections, he emerged as the Labour Party's presidential candidate, capturing the hopes of millions, especially Nigeria's youth. Obi pulled over 6.1 million votes, despite lacking a traditional party structure, shaking the foundations of Nigeria's two-party system. His supporters, known as the Obedients, are a force born from the Number N SARS protests, digitally savvy and politically woke. Through powerful social media campaigns and street credibility, Obi ignited a new political consciousness, proving that integrity and vision can still inspire in a corrupt system. This wasn't just a campaign, it was a movement. According to recent statements by top leaders in the All Progressives Congress, APC, Obi is guilty of what they call pessimism and irresponsibility. Why? Because he keeps calling out the government on issues like corruption, youth unemployment, rising crime, and economic hardship. The APC claims Obi is misrepresenting Nigeria's progress for his own political gain. They believe he's not telling the full story and instead is using fear and frustration to stay relevant. Some APC spokesmen have gone as far as saying his comments are political theater, meant to make Nigeria look worse than it really is. But here's the twist. Many Nigerians, online and offline, actually agree with Obi. They feel unsafe, broke, and ignored. So, who's really telling the truth? Is Peter Obi being unfair or just brutally honest? Peter Obi may have become the face of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, but behind the scenes, there's been serious tension. Since the election ended, many Labour Party stakeholders, especially older members, have not been happy with Obi. Some feel he hijacked the party in 2022 when he joined just months before the elections. Before Obi came in, the Labour Party was a small, low-profile party, mostly known for activism and workers' rights. Obi's entrance brought millions of new supporters, mostly young Nigerians, the Obedients. But this also created division. The old guard felt sidelined, and many didn't like how the party became more about Obi than the party itself. In 2024, Labour Party's internal crisis got worse, with National Chairman Julius Abure facing legal battles over leadership claims. Some say Obi isn't doing enough to unify the party or respect the founding members. Right now, there's still no clear roadmap between Obi and the core labor structure, and many believe if this fight isn't resolved, 2027 may be even tougher for the party. Peter Obi didn't just run for president. He sparked a movement that changed Nigerian politics forever. First, his campaign shattered the myth that 4 people tweeting in a room don't matter. Through Twitter, TikTok, and street rallies, millions of young Nigerians, from Lagos to Aba, mobilized without big money or godfathers. It was grassroots, digital, and unstoppable. Second, Obi openly rejected patronage politics, the corrupt "you help me, I help you" system that keeps the elites in power. Unlike traditional politicians, he demanded accountability, cut waste, and encouraged frugal governance. This scared both APC and PDP because if the people start asking questions, the old system crashes. Finally, Obi is often unfairly accused of pushing an Igbo agenda. Critics demand he speaks on IPOB, the pro-Biafra separatist group, even though other regional leaders aren't asked about their extremists. It's a political trap, one designed to stoke fear and tribal division. But here's the truth. Peter Obi's real offense is simple. He refuses to play their game, and that makes him dangerous, not to Nigeria, but to Nigeria's broken political class. Peter Obi's name appeared in the Pandora Papers, a global leak of documents exposing offshore financial dealings. Critics say he violated Nigeria's assets declaration laws by secretly setting up foreign companies while he was governor. Obi, however, denies any wrongdoing, claiming he resigned from the companies before taking office and followed due process. Another hot topic, his bold promise to only serve 1 term if elected president. While some Nigerians see this as a sign of selfless leadership, many political analysts call it a clever tactic, a way to win trust while limiting future accountability. So, is Peter Obi a man of integrity or just another master of optics? The debate continues. In July 2025, Nigeria's political landscape shifted dramatically. Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, 2 former rivals, came together to form a coalition under the African Democratic Congress, the ADC. Their goal? To challenge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2027 elections and break the growing fear of one-party dominance. This surprise alliance sent shockwaves across Nigeria. Both APC and PDP leaders panicked, seeing this coalition as a real threat to their long-standing power structures. Analysts say this could reshape Nigeria's democracy, giving frustrated voters a strong third option. The question now is, can this coalition survive the storm and win the trust of Nigerians? 2027 may be the fiercest election battle yet. So, why are Nigerian politicians from APC to PDP all united against one man, Peter Obi? Because Peter Obi isn't just another politician. He's a political disruption. He speaks the language of the youth, pushes transparency, and refuses to play the usual dirty politics. During the 2023 elections, Obi gained massive support from first-time voters and the urban middle class, a movement that became known as the Obedients. Unlike many traditional politicians, he rejects godfather politics and spends wisely. In fact, during his time as Anambra State Governor, he left over 75 billion naira in savings. That kind of discipline threatens both the APC and PDP, parties built on patronage, loyalty, and spending power. To them, Peter Obi isn't just competition, he's a revolution they can't control. This is Blackish Gold documentary where we give raw truth about Nigeria and Africa affairs. Don't forget to use NORDVPN to protect your digital life against hackers. Use the link in our description below to get your bonus offer today. Like, share, and watch the next video now.